Hi, so I have a question. If you could know when you were going to die, would you want to know? Would you want that information to prepare yourself, or would you rather it just happens? You have no clue, it just happens whenever it's going to happen. Would you want to know at the beginning of that day, or would you want to know about when it's going to happen so that you have a couple minutes to prepare, but you don't live the whole day worrying about it? What if you got a text message at midnight saying today was your final day, you're going to die? How would you react to that? What if it was a phone call from an unamused, emotionless voice on the other end saying, "Hi, today you're going to die. Have a good day." How do you how would you react to that? How would anyone react to that? Are you gonna gather your friends and family around and say your final goodbyes? Are you gonna confront the bullies in your life and stand up to them, whether it's work, your other family members, or bosses? Are you gonna just live life to the fullest and pig out on all your favorite dishes and explore different areas you never got a chance to? Are you gonna meet new friends and hope to leave a lasting memory? In Adam Silvera's They Both Die at the End, this is the exact scenario everyone in our country is faced with. We've figured out how to predict the day we're going to die, and we're quite literally at midnight given a call from a telemarketer that this is it. You're done today. You're today by midnight you're going to have died. Don't know when, don't know how, but it's happening. This is an shocking way to be told that you're dying, whether you're healthy or sick and you're prepared for it. Even if you've made peace with the idea of dying, getting a text message or a phone call at midnight and being woken up with this news is too much for anyone to actually handle or think about, let alone be okay with. Our characters, Rufus and Mateo, are just two people in New York that get this message. Today is their last day. Rufus gets it while he's at home, in bed, not doing a whole lot. Blindsided. He's almost not willing to believe it happened. But Rufus, on the other hand, is in a fight. He's outside somewhere in the city in a fist fight with someone and doesn't think the call is his, but rather the other person's. Through various scenarios, these two end up downloading an app that's more or less Tinder for the dying. You have a chance to have a death buddy, whether it's another dying person or someone who just wants to be there for the person who's dying alone. They end up going through amusement parks that are set up also for the dying to clean off their bucket list. They decide that these parks are kind of dumb, and they end up going on adventures in their city where they share their favorite restaurants with each other. They meet their friends and family. They explore the parks and museums, and they just ultimately have the best possible day they can have. As this is happening, they slowly start to develop feelings for each other and also have to combat that with the knowledge today is their last day to live. They're done today. It's it. This is it. They're both 17. They don't get any more chances, and now they're possibly meeting their person that they could have spent their whole lives with, but they only get a day. I mean, that realization in and of itself would be hard for anyone, let alone two teens that are trying to live through so much more than just the knowledge of their own death. It's a really beautifully written book, and it's heartfelt and it's sad and it's emotional. I bawled my eyes out for 10 minutes afterwards despite knowing the end of the story. At first I was a little mad at the romantic subplot because seriously, the book didn't need a romantic subplot in my opinion. But once it happened, I was completely invested in these two characters and I wanted them. I almost needed them to find a way to beat their death and not die at the end. But you can't outrun the inevitable no matter how hard you try. The book also features other characters they encounter and their journey towards their own death day and their own acceptance of this death. If you want to read the whole story and see how things progress and grow and how each character ends up dying, come check it out. It's in our teen room. It's under fiction, Silvera. Super easy to find. You won't be disappointed in it. It is a great emotional purge if you're super stressed or you just like a good cry when you read a book. So come give it a shot.